So good afternoon, each one of you. Today we'll continue chapter number 7. So let's recap what we have done before that. Yesterday, children, we had discussed about the leaf, about the structure of leaf, and now today we'll start with the uh, types of venation which are present in the leaf. So I must tell you, I am having a leaf in my hand, and you can see all that what type of venation is present in this leaf. Either the veins are parallel or either the veins are net like design is there on the both side. So I am thinking that the leaf which I am holding, that is having a reticulate venation because there are no parallel lines. All the veins are spread, or the net like structure is there on both the sides of the leaf. So this type of venation is known as a reticulate venation, and in which the veins are parallel. So that type of structure is known as a parallel venation. So children, you may underline two types of venation we can see. One is a parallel and other is a reticulate venation. So I hope if you will see the leaves, then the structure and the types of venation will be more clear to you. Okay. Next comes one more activity, that is activity number 4, in which we'll see that how the transpiration process takes place. So children, what we have to do in this activity, in any of the potted plant, you will cover one of the branch with the polythene. Okay. इन एनी ऑफ द पॉटेड प्लांट, जो आपके घर में जो भी प्लांट पॉट में लगे हुए हैं, उसकी किसी भी एक ब्रांच पे जस्ट पुट अ पॉलिथीन एंड टाई इट and keep it in the sun. Then what will happen, after few hours we will see that water droplet has come inside this polythene. So from where that droplet has come, this process is known as, so water comes, kindly underline in your books, the water comes out of the leaf in the form of a water by the process of transpiration. And
Excuse me, ma'am.
transpiration means the, wait beta, wait for a second. Transpiration means plants release a lot of water through into the air by this process. This process is known as transpiration. Yes, yes, ask, what are you saying?
Ma'am, in my book, this page is not there, ma'am. See, ma'am, I have the page, but the paragraph is not same.
No problem is there, no problem. Maybe the new edition is there, so there will be a difference, but this activity is there for transpiration. So children, you may underline
Okay.
that transpiration, that is the process, or the, when the water comes out of the leaf in the form of vapors, that process is known as transpiration. You may do this activity at home. Put a polythene on any branch of the plant which is in the potted plant, even you can use for it, and keep it in the sun. Then you can see two few that droplets of water. So that shows the process of transpiration. Next, children, activity 5, I will show you the video for that. So activity 5 is that we know plants prepare their food, and that food is prepared in the leaves. Okay. And what happens in the leaves? Food is there. So we just want to check that food is prepared in the form of a starch, whether the starch is present in the leaf or not. So we will do by this with the help of this activity. Okay. So I will show you the activity, the video of that activity, that so that you can easily understand. So this was all about the leaves. Next comes the root. So children, here are the different types of roots. You must have seen even the roots come out of the this sprouts in the form of a sprouts. When you keep the seeds for few days in a cotton wool, that the roots come out of it, and that's are very healthy. We just eat it. The, kindly underline this. What is the function of root? What role does the roots performing in the plants? Roots help in holding the plants in the soil, and they used to anchor the plant. Any other you can give me the any other point? or any other function of root? Can you tell me? Anyone of, yes, Tanishq, tell.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, the root observes the water present in the soil.
Okay. So roots absorb water and minerals present in the soil. Very good. And transport it to the stem. And then after that, stem carries it to the leaves. So kindly underline, this is a function of the root. After that, children, we are having different kinds of roots. Let's see. So today we are going to study about the two different kinds of root, that is a tap root and fibrous root. See in figure 7.17, you may find the difference. Let's see. In first kind of a root, what is there? Only a single root is there. A main root is there. Just see the diagram 7.17 A and B part. There is a single root which is known as a tap root. And here we are having another plant which are having the bunch of roots at the base of this plant. Here is a bunch of roots, and that bunch, this is known as a fibrous root. I hope you be able to see the difference. The main root is known as a tap root, and if the bunch of the roots are there near the base, that are known as a fibrous roots. Okay. So after that, one more is there, lateral roots. Lateral roots are the very small roots that are coming out of the tap root or the fibrous roots. Okay. So if you just pluck a flower or a plant, you may see the difference in the roots. Simply pluck the grass. So near the base of the grass, there is a bunch of roots that is known as the fibrous roots. Fibrous roots and tap root, and one more which are of very small type of roots that are known as lateral roots. So children, side by side you may underline here also the tap root, fibrous root and lateral roots. And the function of roots you should know, that what is the function of roots. After that comes, children, the venation. While seeing the leaf, we can tell the roots. If the leaf is having a parallel venations, then the roots have fibrous. And on the other hand, if the venation is reticulate, then it has a main root. Okay, is it clear? So in this table 7.2, you can write down name of the plant, types of venations and types of roots. So here one more function has been written. Roots absorb water and mineral from the soil, and stem conducts this to the leaves. You may underline. These are the functions of roots. Okay, children, is it clear? The function of root is clear to you? That roots absorb water and mineral from the soil. And next, already we have read that roots helps in anchoring the plants. They hold the plant properly into the soil. So this is a function of root.